Hey, so I'm going to be making some beef and noodles tomorrow. I got a couple chunks of neck bones. They're like 2 inches neck bones, and all the meat's still on it because I got them as neck bones, not just as bones for boiling. I added a few bouillon cubes, some freeze-dried garlic, freeze-dried onion, salt and pepper, and it is going to be cooking all night long in my slow cooker. It's like 10:30 right now. Doing it right before I go to bed so I can make it for lunch. And it should be a super, super tasty broth by the time it gets going tomorrow for my lunch. And I'll throw the noodles and vegetables in once I get all the bones out. But anyways, I am looking forward to it, and my house is going to smell delightful by the time I wake up tomorrow. Hey. So my soup bones have been going for about 12 hours by now. I'm going to get them fished out. And yes, my kitchen is very, very cramped. There's really nowhere to put anything, so this is going to be interesting. So I'm going to get them out and get the meat picked off of them. Hopefully. Come on. Oh. I'm gonna let them cool for a minute. Get the other one. Happened to my lighting? I don't even know. But I'm just gonna sit, give them a minute. Get all that nice tender meat off of them. I'm get them tossed back in along with my vegetables, which are over here. I have my egg noodles that I forgot to pull out, so I had to thaw in the microwave because that's how I roll. With some mixed vegetables that I just cooked, and I'm gonna throw in some mushrooms. First, I gotta pick apart the neck bones. Okay, that's a little bit better. I gotta plan out. I'm not planning ahead, apparently. I remembered to put the meat into the into the crock pot last night. I think that's about as far as my mind was going. This is extremely hot, but since these are neck bones that are meant to be for soup bones, they left all the meat in between all the little vertebrae. That's super tender at this point. Just comes straight off. It just takes a little bit of time to pick it out, really. I'm hungry, and I know it's going to take at least half hour or so for the noodles to cook. So yeah, I'm not going to make you have to watch me do this whole thing. This is going to take a few minutes, because... And then yeah. I'll show you how much I get when I'm done. Alright, you see my nice lovely broth? Oh yeah, that's pretty thick. And I'm going to throw in my meat that I got off my neck bones. It's like over 2 cups. It's really, really tender and really, really good. I'm not going to season my broth or anything anymore until after the noodles have cooked, because they'll soak up most of the salt that I put in last night. I don't want to over salt it. So we got that. We got my vegetables. I used to not put vegetables in, but then at some point someone's like, you probably, like, yeah, it'd probably be a good idea to add more stuff to it. Can of mushrooms, just the cheap ones. And then the fun part is my egg noodles. Oops, I knocked the, sorry. You have to pick them all apart, or else they'll just stay in a big ball, and you don't want that. I mean, it's a good thing I thought them out. Usually when they're frozen, you can't get them apart. It's just not happening. But I'm gonna get this done real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got all the noodles put in. Make sure they're not sticking together. Get everything all mixy. The amount of broth will go down a lot once the noodles cook, because they will soak up a ton of the broth. So that won't matter that much. I just made a big mess. I'm gonna turn it on high get the lid on it, and let it cook till the noodles are done. Should take half hour to an hour depending on the noodles, really, since they're frozen egg noodles. They're mainly thawed out, but yeah, I like them when they're totally soft, so I don't like any texture on them, so it'll be a while, but it'll be worth it. Okie dokie, we got some soup. I just tasted it. It is extremely it's really fatty for some reason. Them soup bones must have been really, but that's fine with me. And then I'm gonna add some of this in. I think I might have used it before, but this has garlic, pink salt, onion, yellow mustard, chili blend, and organic black pepper. I mainly want it because it's not a whole lot of chili, it's not a whole lot of mustard, it's not a whole lot of anything, it's all mixed. So it makes a nice little kick to it. And I added a little bit of salt already. I'm gonna put the lid back on. Probably let it cook for another like 5 minutes, and then I think it is good to go. Hopefully. It's been like 2 hours. It took forever. Whatever about my crock pot, it doesn't like to boil. So it takes forever to cook noodles. And I don't know. Needs a little more salt. Plain salt. Plain salt. Where did I put the salt? You all know? There it is. Found it. I have sea salt. Because the noodles, and it's really runny now, but once it sits like overnight, the noodles will finish soaking up most of the broth. So it's fine that it's a little runny now. It tastes better warmed up the next day anyways. I might make some mashed potatoes. I haven't quite decided yet. Okay, it's time to eat finally. I made a little thing of instant potatoes. I don't know, it sounded good this time because I don't know. I haven't had potatoes in a while. So I got those all made up. Got my bowl. And yeah, it's gonna thicken up. I know it will. Just now it just looks really. That's how I eat it when I have mashed potatoes. If you make chicken noodles, beef noodles, whatever, just get a little bit of mashed potatoes in the bottom. Get lots of noodles. Don't need much broth when you have the noodles. Need a spoon. I want a little bit of the juice. Not a lot, just a little, Just not to make it really runny and nasty. And then I always add lemon pepper. I don't know why. Just one of those things. One of the few seasonings I've liked in like my entire life, other than salt. And that is it. I'm going to go enjoy this in a couple minutes when it's not so hot. So thanks for watching. If you like these kind of videos, you can like and subscribe. If not, I will catch you next time. Later.